Hey guys, this is gonna be Steelers versus Packers. I'm gonna review the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna be the Steelers. And the Packers might not win like they did against the Steelers in the Super Bowl, and the Packers might win. You never know. And I'm gonna be the Steelers. And I'm just gonna set the Super Bowl. There we go. So, enjoy.
Sit back and enjoy as we bring you one of the greatest sporting spectacles on earth. The Super Bowl is underway. It's the biggest game in America, the Super Bowl, as the Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Packers.
And Chris, as we get ready to kick off this holiday tradition, what does this mean to you as a fan of the game?
Well, I guess the Thanksgiving games, they just have a ton of history and tradition with the NFL. All of the teams involved over the years really want to make their mark in the game, and they know that the nation is watching and waiting for that turducken to come out of the oven, and no one wants to go home with a loss. So this really should be a great game.
All right, Chris, with that in mind, it's game time, and we've got two teams really ready to rumble.
Sweesham looks ready to send it deep. Flag on the play, first of the game. And that wasn't what he had in mind on the kick. Here's the call.
Well, you don't see that very often. These guys are usually so accurate. Maybe it was the wind or the wind from the booth that took that one out of bounds.
And he's tackled around the 45-yard line by Gay. Jennings gains about 5 yards on the play. Second and 5 coming up here. They hand it off. The stop was made by Troy Polamalu. So it's third down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Opts for a short throw. And the tackle was made by Jason Ward.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. And they get to it. At least they only lost a couple on the play. Good job of not giving up too much ground.
I'm not sure there was much he could do there. I'm not even sure he saw those guys coming. I'll tell you what, though. If they don't start doing a better job protecting up front, it's going to be a long day for this quarterback.
He's going to run for it, and he's got a road.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from it.
Jackson, the ball carrier. He's wrestled down at about the 33-yard line by Clark. They call on the field goal unit. The kick is good. So the score now, the Packers 3, the Steelers 0. Green Bay looks ready to kick it away. Brown is back to receive the kick. He'll take it from the 2. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Bush was there to bring him down. And here comes Big Ben Roethlisberger out of Miami of Ohio. They'll start at the 22-yard line. First down and 10. Goes through his progression. Clay Matthews was there for the stop. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
On offense, this is a team that plays smart, consistent, team-oriented football, and the result is one of the league's best attacks, and the leader is, of course, a future Hall of Fame player, wide receiver Hines Ward out of Georgia, that shows no signs of slowing down.
Yeah, and what's amazing about Hines Ward is that with all of his success, he still prides himself on catching the toughest balls in the toughest situations, and perhaps the greatest blocking wide receiver the game has ever seen.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. It's fourth down. The Steelers are lining up to punt this one away. He will start from the 13. Jason Ward was there to bring him down. And from the University of Cal Berkeley, on the field steps the 7th-year quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. They'll set up shop at the 16. And we'll have a first down and 10. Flips it out short to his left. He tipped the ball away.
Let's take a look at the key players now. And chief among them is Greg Jennings out of Western Michigan, who has emerged as the go-to guy of this offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent out there, especially among the wide receivers, and yet, you're right, Gus. Greg Jennings has emerged as the favorite target because of his ability to catch any ball. He can go deep, and he can go get those tough catches over the middle as well.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. Barely gets it off.
Defense is the recipe for success for this team, and they've enjoyed a lot of it. Of course, it all starts with exceptional strong safety, the Tasmanian Devil, Troy Polamalu out of USC.
Yeah, I don't know what more you can say about Troy Polamalu that hasn't been said 100 times. He's just one of the best, and maybe one of the best ever, and he's probably ticketed for the Hall of Fame. I know that is high praise, but when you watch him play, he can just do so much, and his instincts seem to always take him to the ball.
The offense will start at the 33. First down, 10 to go. Throws the deep pass. Second down and 7 yards to go. Ball is on their own 33. Pitch left. Hit and drop behind the line.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
He's searching for a receiver. Fires a strike to the right. And that will be a 3 and out for the offense after that incompletion.
Well, and there is some cumulative effect of those 3 and out series because they do tend to wear out your defense, which has to come right back out on the field now.
And the pass is incomplete.
Wow, that just went from a gutsy call to a silly call. I mean, this is still very early in the game to be giving up that kind of field position.
Gives it up the gut. James Ferrier was there for the stop.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Rodgers hands it off straight ahead.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9. Ball on the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. The defender tips it away. So 3rd and 9 coming up right here. Ball inside the red zone on the 19. Looking. Fires it to the left. Brings it in. No. We have not gotten the official signal. The call is a touchdown. There's a flag on the play. Looks like the offense is a little excited down there. Mason Crosby tacks on the extra point. Time winds down here in the first with the score, the Packers 10, the Steelers nothing. Mason Crosby is ready to kick this one off. Brown is deep, looking at a